Hello, greetings to you. Welcome to the business presentation of Dynace Global Zimbabwe. My name is Ambassador Mgeni Naftali, CEO of the Icon Ambassadors Fraternity Worldwide. And of course, I'm also one of the company's top leader here in East Central and Southern Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to confirm to you that I'm a Speakers Bureau member of the company, a stem cell therapist, and a nutritionist. It's my passion always to share with people more about how they can attain financial wellness with Dynace. And of course, I want to also share with you the same concept I came to learn of a few months ago, and I've been able to maximize now over and above $3,000 within a space of less than 9 months. I've seen it work for me. I've seen it work for many of my friends and family members. I believe if you can look at it keenly, you too, it can be of great benefit to you. Thank you for tuning in and investing in yourself time to understand of a door that could be your way to financial freedom. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you are most welcome. If you don't begin, you can't become. How are you able to get started into Dynace Global, and how are you going to be working and benefiting? Remember, Dynace Global is the company that focuses on worthy partnership, teamwork, and fruitful collaborations to ensure massive prosperity of all her members. Highly highlighted below are some of the benefits of working with an amazing company. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the compensation plan of Dynace Global. When you get started, expect to be exposed to over and above 8 ways of earning, which I'm going to be giving you more information about or breaking in details. But we expect to know more about the direct sponsor bonus, pairing bonus. Expect to learn of the key-in bonus, unique upgrade. Expect to learn of the 55% matching bonus up to 10 levels, 60% in a level, and then these 2 extras. The 4 extras, which is 1 leadership promotion, extra cash, retail profit, and then awards and recognition, plus the systematic business coaching programs. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to confirm to you that as you look at this business concept, you just need to be open-minded, because it's the only way you will be able to make it in this business. But if you approach it with a closed mindset and a negative attitude, surely I guarantee you won't even think about or dare to start, because you'll develop excuses. And of course, I want to confirm to you that in case you're open and you're ready to get started, the company gives you only 4 options to be a part of this Smart Billion project. The first package that is going to lead to your financial freedom faster is the Platinum package, and then this one costs only $1,040, and with it you get 22 products of your choice. These are given to you at once when you get started, at once as well. Then the other package is the Elite only goes for $636. With it you get 12 products. The other package is Premium, which goes for $165, and with it you get 3 products of your choice among the ones you just saw in the first video and presentation. Then the other package is called the Basic, which goes for only $60, and with it you get only 1 single product of your choice. One of the things that motivates people to be a part of this project is time freedom. Financial freedom is getting an extra income, building a legacy, helping others, and then getting some personal development is the major core reasons, but there are many others surely. But let me show you how you're able to benefit from all those 8 to 10 ways of earning in Dynace Global, putting more emphasis on the 8. Now, to make money, remember, you have to provide value. Let me show you how you're able to provide value through this project and you make money. Ladies and gentlemen, how do you earn when you start with a Platinum package? Very important. These are questions I've been able to encounter through different presentations I've had in over and above 7 countries now. But the answer is very clear. When you get started with the Platinum package, the company is binary. It gives you a chance to work with 2 people of your choice. You can be able to introduce anyone of your people, whether your friend, relative, wife, your children, anyone. You introduce them into the business and then you work with them. However, when the first person joins with a Platinum package, on your right, you're going to be paid $216. The next person joins on your left, you'll make $216. The pairing bonus you'll get is $144. US dollars. This money will sum up to a total of $600 US, including the key-in bonus, now, which is already embedded in the system. Now, this is not where you end or stop earning. The company says it's our mandate and responsibility to work as a team together with these two people you have introduced and help each one of them to also get their 2 people each, and to be able to make $600 in total after introducing their 2. However, of course, the system will continue growing for every person joining in on your left and on your right. The company says for as long as they detect someone who has joined on your left and on your right, whether you're the one who introduced them or not, as long as someone is in the system on your left or right, it's going to be paired, or they are going to be paired, and you'll be added an extra pairing bonus of $144 for everybody joining under you until infinity. This is what we call residual income, money you make even from other people's time, skills, and effort. The other package, which is a better package, is called the Elite package. Of course, we've just finished to look at the best package. Now, the better package is the Elite, which goes for only $636. When you introduce your first person on this package, who also starts with the same, you'll earn $115.2. Plus, also you introduce the second person, you earn the same amount. This time your pairing bonus is $86, and as your network continues growing, you'll make a pairing bonus of $86 for left and right up to infinity. But in total, after introducing your first 2 people, you'll be able to make $325 US, and then all this money will be paid to you on your Dynace account instantly, not after a week. With premium, you introduce your first person who joins on your right, you're going to be paid $21.6, even for the second person on the left. But this time your pairing bonus is $21.6 US. The company says as we work with these 2 people each to introduce their 2, you'll continue earning a pairing bonus of $106 for every person detected under you. The company says in total, after introducing your first 2 people, you'll be able to make $66.24. But then how about someone who just positions themselves? They're not yet really sure if they want to make money, but they're just trying to sit and confirm if they can, the system can pay and they can withdraw. Maybe they're just trying, testing. Start with the basic at only $60, and then you introduce your first person who starts with the basic as well. You earn $6 left and $6 right, plus a pairing bonus of $4.8 US. The company says in total you'll be able to make a $17.4, all paid to you instantly. But then usually I get questions where people ask me, oh, ambassador, how about if you start with a platinum or in a package but introduce different packages? What would happen? This is the plain answer to that all. You start with a platinum and introduce a basic, you're paid $9.6. Can you imagine? And then you are a platinum, you introduce a premium, you're paid $28.8. You introduce an Elite, you're paid $129.6. Introduce a fellow platinum member, you're paid $216 US instantly. How about someone who starts with an Elite and you introduce and you introduce basic? You're going to be paid only $8.4. You introduce a premium, you're going to be paid $25.2. Introduce an Elite, you're going to be paid $115. Introduce a platinum, you're going to be paid $192. The company of Dynace Global says if you introduce someone who starts with a basic and yet you're on a premium, you earn only $7.2. But if you introduce a premium, yet you're also a premium, you earn $21.6. And introduce an Elite, you're going to earn $100.80 US. But when you introduce a platinum while you're a premium, you earn over and above $168 US. How about someone who starts with a basic and they introduce a fellow basic member? Like birds of the same feathers are flocking together. You a basic, you attract a basic, you're paid your $6. But you a basic and introduce a premium over and above $18. And then you introduce an Elite, you're going to earn $86.4 US. And when you introduce a platinum, you're going to be paid $144. Now, the other question I usually get from people is, Now, how about if I'm not able to start with the platinum or the best paying package, but I start with a small one and then I want to upgrade? How does it happen? Actually, the company doesn't allow you to pay all the money for you to upgrade to the next package. For example, you don't need to pay $1,000 if you started with the maybe a premium or a basic to go to platinum. All you need to do is to get the balance. For example, you're on Elite and you want to go to platinum, just get $1,040 minus 636. The balance is 404. That's what you top up and you upgraded automatically, and you're given also more products. The company of Dynace Global says, for as long as they detect that someone who is under you has upgraded from the small package to the next package, and yet you're the one who brought them into the business, the company is going to pay you an extra cash called unique upgrade bonus, no matter the package on which they are, of course, depending on the package on which you are. Wow, very good news. Now, there is also 1 year lazy month scenario for people who say, oh, me, I might take a whole month, and maybe to get to people, I'm not so good to maybe connecting with people. It's okay. Even if it takes you a whole month and you get your first 2 people, if you're on a premium package through pairing bonus, you would have made $21.6. But if it takes also a whole month, assuming you started in January, for the 2 people to each get their 2, it means you'll have 4 people in your second generation, and that's going to earn you $43.2 in total team of 6 people. But then as we work with the 8 now, to help each one of them to also get their 2 people, the 4, to help each one of them also get their 2, you're going to find that in the 3rd generation you have a total team of 8 people. Adding that together is about 14 people already in your network. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to earn you on the 3rd generation. It's going to add you 86 or make you money that sums up to $86.4. By the time it is December, you'll have a team of 8,192 people. You can imagine, like, for you, you've taken the whole 12 months, but you're respecting the protocol where 2 gets the 2. That is going to earn you in dollars. It's going to earn you $88,452 on a premium, but on an Elite, it's going to earn you $353. On a platinum, it's going to qualify you to earn $589,680. All for you because you're on a different package. Remember and never forget that we are on a binary system, not any other. Now, this is the goodness about this system. When you start with you start the business with a lot of seriousness, you build a team. The company appreciates and recognizes leaders. When you help anyone under you to maximize a total amount of maybe, let me say, $1,000 or even $500, $300 to $2,000, whichever amount, through pairing bonus, the company is going to pay 55% of that money at the end of the month, which will help the person under you to make. Very great. In other words, the month goes to end when you're already expecting something, and yet you're already having a daily income source. So meaning you can earn daily and then monthly in Dynace Global. Very important. There's also the other unique way of earning called the unilevel, which simply means when you introduce someone into the business and then you help each one of them to repurchase more products. You guide them whether they bought from here Uganda or from Zimbabwe, from here in Zambia, from South Africa, wherever they are, Botswana. It doesn't matter whether they're in Malawi, it's okay. The company detects and recognizes that the person who has repurchased the product using their system is your downline. Therefore, they're going to reward you with the bonuses, with percentage on every product moved in your network. And that is done with or without your knowledge. The last way of earning is called leadership promotion extra cash, which means you can hit you can make money by making money. For example, when you accumulate a total sum of $3,000 on your account, the company of Dynace Global is going to rank you as the star rank achiever, and then they're going to reward you with extra cash of $150 instantly or immediately. Then the company of Dynace Global says, when you hit the second rank, which is for $10,000, the company is going to recognize you as a one-star rank achiever and they reward you with $350. The best paying rank, the most important rank, is the icon rank, which means you've made $1 million, and the company without hesitation is going to reward you with $12,500, all for you to enjoy and deal with confidence. Ladies and gentlemen, I've come to the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for being a very wonderful audience. May God bless you. Let's meet at the top where there is no jam. Get back to the person who invited you and shared with you this concept, so that you can inquire from them more details on how you can get started or make your payments or get access to any of the benefits I've just highlighted here. Thank you so much. May God bless, and let's meet at the top.